All right, let's get right into it. Picture this. You're at the India AI Impact Summit. This is a huge deal, right? It's where all the big names in tech and academia come to show off their latest and greatest. Everyone's trying to impress. But one university's booth is about to steal the show, and trust me, not in the way they'd hoped.
And here it is. This is the quote that really kicked everything off. You've got Professor Neha Singh from Galgotias University talking to a reporter about this soccer drone they have on display. And she says, point blank, that everything from the engineering to the application was developed right there at the university. I mean, that is a massive claim. So confident, so proud. But looking back now, wow, that statement basically sealed their fate. So, when you first walked up to the Galgotias University stall, it looked pretty amazing. Seriously impressive. They were talking up this massive 350 crore rupee investment they'd made in AI, and it looked like it was paying off. Their booth was buzzing, people were crowding around, especially to see these two really cool-looking pieces of tech. So, what were they actually showing off? Well, first, there was this super advanced-looking robot dog. They called it Orion, and they were telling everyone it was developed by their very own Center of Excellence. Then you had that soccer drone we just talked about, which they also presented as their own creation. And to top it all off, they even claimed they'd built India's first drone soccer arena back on campus. I mean, it's a great story, right? A real testament to homegrown innovation. But, and you knew there was a but coming, right? This is where the story starts to unravel. See, as videos from the summit started hitting the internet, the initial wow factor began to fade. People who really know their tech started looking closer and were like, wait a minute, I think I've seen that before. Something just wasn't adding up. You know how fast the internet works. It didn't take long at all. People started digging. They were comparing photos, checking out online product catalogs. Suddenly, all those big, bold claims from the university were being put under a massive microscope. And what they found? Well, it was definitely surprising. Okay, so here's the first big bombshell. That robo-dog, Orion, the one they said they developed, turns out it was a Unitree Go 2. That's a product you can literally just go and buy from a Chinese company called Unitree Robotics. So yeah, this wasn't some groundbreaking student project. It was something you could order online. And it wasn't just the dog. Remember the soccer drone, the one they claimed was an end-to-end in-house engineering marvel? Well, that was also traced back to a company that sells them, this time one based in South Korea. So now you've got a clear pattern forming, right? This doesn't look good. At this point, this thing just blew up. It went way beyond some angry posts on social media. It got all the way up to the top, to the summit organizers themselves. The IT secretary, S. Krishnan, put out this statement, and he did not mince words. It was a crystal clear message from the government. We see what's happening, and we are not happy about it. So once that official statement dropped, things got very real, very fast, right there on the summit floor. All that online digging and detective work was about to have some serious, real-world consequences for the team at the Galgotias booth. With the controversy just raging online, the summit organizers moved in, and they moved fast. First thing they did? They cut the power to the Galgotias stall. Just boom, lights out. Then they officially asked the university team to pack up their stuff and get out. I mean, can you imagine? A totally public and frankly pretty humiliating way for their big showcase to end. So obviously now they're in full-on crisis mode. The university has to do some serious damage control. Professor Neha Singh, the same person who made those initial claims, steps forward to try and explain what happened. And her explanation? That this was all just one big misunderstanding. Their official line was basically that it was all a communication problem. Things just weren't expressed clearly and people misunderstood their intent. You've probably heard this kind of thing before, right? It's a classic PR move. Shift the blame from we misrepresented things to you misinterpreted them. And this is the key part. A direct quote. We cannot claim that we manufactured it. I mean, that's a complete 180 from where this whole story started. The news story was that they were just using these products as, inspirational tools. The idea was to show students what's out there to inspire them to go and create something even better on their own. And so that's what it all comes down to, really. It leaves us with a pretty big question. Look, showing students cool, cutting-edge tech to inspire them, that's great. But claiming you built that tech, that's something else entirely. This whole mess forces you to wonder, In this super competitive world of tech, where there's so much pressure to be the next big thing, where exactly do we draw the line between inspiration and straight up misrepresentation? It's definitely something to think about.